So we have to spoil it to those people who just started to watch Game of Thrones. I already told you that they're all dead, so it's alright. Yeah. So this is the season 8 thing. Jon Snow leaving King's Landing, and then getting who knows where. We'll see probably in season 9. In next 10 years, probably this season 9 will all here. And you can tell how sea is clean. So the only industry which we have in Dubrovnik is tourism. It's like, oh my god, you have only tourism. Everything is connected to it. Agriculture, everything is tourism. So, as I told you, there is no deadly animals because it's not North Carolina, so bull sharks excluded. You can swim around, so there is no currents, nothing. So people do the kayaking all around the walls and all that stuff. But this place
Is fishing a big one?
some, but you have to go pretty much outside because it's a suburb sea of Adriatic. So, but this place only after the Game of Thrones became big because Marcella is leaving where the cards are, then she's returning back, then Jon Snow, and you see this place here, which looks like a hobbit place. Many people from New Zealand think that we have hobbits, but we don't have them. That's actually the place where they've been killing the bastards of Robert Baratheon. Season throwing people into the sea over this side. It's pretty much when they filmed everything for 7 seasons, then everybody started to get yeah, it will make sense. So you'll see how many people is doing like the city walls and all that stuff. We want to group photograph. Like this, like your camera. If I work for more than 3 hours per day, mother gives me a call. Ivan, how was your day? And she already knows because those ladies were giving her a call. Mother, I had 2 private tours, I worked 3 hours. You work so much. You have to visit me, I'm going to make you soup because you're going to get very sick if you continue working that hard. And they all mean it. Like, yeah, fantastic, at some point. So this is very, very residential. There are still Airbnbs, this means rooms, because people want to make some extra things, so they all live in the same building like everybody loves Raymond. No privacy in life here, everybody is under the same roof. From the grandparents to the kids with the daughters, with the sisters, all around the place, and they love it. I don't do that, I'm very independent, but most of my friends, they all live in a big households. So there's always somebody cooking, So lunch is always ready, laundry is always outside. So they are like so spoiled that they totally get used to it. So privacy is overrated. Use cameras, there is no need for the cameras.
She's calling your phone right now.
Pretty much you die, Your probably brain triggers like that. That's it, So it's not made for any of the disabled people over here. And now we'll go this way. We go on the walk of shame. So
Shame.
So
Shame.
No, it's designated in the street. Ulica means the street, Saint Joseph. So you have the same sign, and this is the same sign, but from the Austro-Hungarian time. It says Sveti Josef, like in German. Pretty much. And we usually like to change the name of our streets, depends who is ruling.
So what countries did your grandfather live in?
So, born when this was also the Hungarian Empire, Kingdom of Slovenia, Croatians and Serbs, Kingdom of Yugoslavia, Fascist Italy, Pakistan, Nazi Italy, Tito's Yugoslavia, he died in Croatia, even when Croatia joined the EU, but the EU is it's the economic union. This is how it is. they are young, so they can carry more. I think you'll meet all the locals who still live here. Just watch the stacks, there are like 3-4 small ones.
Okay. Oh, hey, baby. Hey, baby. Aren't you a cutie?
People with the luggage. Ah, you did not pack Look at this. That's 2 kids. The best meme is like, you know, when people sit on the pole, and then the couple with the kids get there, and they start rolling the eyes like, oh, what's wrong with my looks familiar, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. From the top.
Yes.
Only a bit of wider angle than you're used to it. But pretty much, you know, when you are filming it, you make it pretty much wide angle. Then you CGI the things at the very, very top to have the red keep. And then you have to add more people because I told you it's only 300 extras. So there needs to be a green screen in between, adding more people. And then you have to cover this because these are the Jesuits on the top. So pretty much as you have the Jesuits, they will never allow you to get naked in front of the Jesuit church. So another green screen to be the sept of the bailiff at some point. So that's how things.
Shame.
So you can call this one the before dark has
Shame. Oh.
Oh, he's very nice.
Yes.
I assume the pollen is wounded by a shell.
Shame. Shame.
He saw me and he knows me. I prevent him to call like, oh, how they raised you. You're not helping all the generation in the city. Man, I will be taking the things all around the place. So those plates, we call it like a Spanish steps. When you see them, you know, they look pretty much the same like in Rome on a smaller scale. So those people were very lucky before Game of Thrones. But now every single day they have to hear shame, shame, and then people throwing bottles at each other and doing all the crazy stuff over here. So all those bars, when they open up, you will see like shame burger, shame mojito, shame ice cream. They even have the shame baskets bringing the food on the rooftop terraces, and so on and so on. So you see how quiet it is, but you will see all those big groups on the cruise ships will be. Here. We are just like moving away from them, but this place probably in half an hour it will be packed with the people screaming at each other. Shame, shame. So imagine the locals who never seen
Every
the show.
single day. Every single
You know,
day.
they sit there, they eat pizza, and somebody's screaming shame at them. And
Shame.
like, what's wrong? They're like, who did it wrong? So pretty much. Also,
Careful, you might like that.
if you are here, also if you are here, let's say as a guest, you rented Airbnb, they will kick you out during the filming in September. They will come to your apartment and say, don't worry, we're going to send you to 5-star hotel. You will get a free trip to Montenegro, Bosnia, wherever you want to
you
go.
busy.
But you know, you will not be here looking through the shutters and you know, spoiling the season 5 of Game of Thrones, because always the big things are filmed the last, like for the last episode in the season. So pretty much they even paid those local people not to work. So
Wow.
we call it a Croatian dream. You know, people come here and they close all the restaurants and bars and they give them money not to work for seven days. Don't worry, that's a local lock. He will turn the right.
Hi, baby.
He's gonna turn.
Bye-bye.
He has to turn. Then it's all right. Yeah. One of two, probably two dogs in the city. So now we'll get where the rector's palace is to show you how the country was ruled by that person who ruled only for 1 month.
Wow.
Just to be like, oh my god, like only 1 month. One more hour will be in Kotor. So this is the broken part. So this was Republic of Dubrovnik, Bosnia, the Ottoman Turks. The rest of Croatia was Venetian territory and the Habsburgs. So this is where Mario Andretti was born. When you go to his village, when you see the roads, that's even worse than Kotor, then you know why he drives that fast and that good. So from the top to Dubrovnik there is more than 1,200 islands. They will look like this through the vineyards. When you go to Walmart and Costco, you find this. Grgić Hills Estate. Look at the checkerboard, the Croatian flag. So that's the one, like Moldavia on one side, Grgić. So you spell it like this in the States. In Croatia you spell it with the C with the accent over here. So he is like the grandfather of Zinfandel. If you get to Napa and Sonoma, there is many Croatian people like in the wine making around. So pretty much this is like, you know, Zinfandel. This is more like Shiraz, this is more Sauvignon Blanc. Wherever Croatians live, they produce wine. So in California, Sonoma, Napa, Paso Robles, even in Temecula, San Pedro, 60,000 Croatians live in San Pedro. They kicked all the Italians out. If you go to Pelješac Peninsula, where is like the wine region, everybody speaks with Louisiana accent because they've been producing shells, clams there, and after Katrina they all moved back home. And pretty much in New Zealand there is 100,000 Croatians producing Sauvignon Blanc. So when you buy a bottle of Sauvignon, it will be some each last name in the background. In New Zealand they call Croatians Tarara because we all came from this side, and when we speak we are like blah, 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 and the people who live there is like, what is that language? We will call those people Tarara, which is funny, you know, we call ourselves Dalmatians at some point. But you know, Australia, New Zealand, South America, it's all packed in the wine regions with the Croatian people. And when you see the shape, Game of Thrones fans tell me, man, it looks like a dragon. You know, like just need some wings. Like people, like don't use your imagination.
It's like you're really too much into it.
You are really into
I
it.
can see it.
That's the point. So Italy on this side, Bosnia here. On the east is Serbia. North is Hungary. Austria is here, and Italy and Slovenia are on this side. So the food is different. The people are different. You know, we look very much like Italians in the south, like darker skin. People in the north, they look more like Hungarian and German because of the influence. Food is very spicy up there as a Hungarian. So, and here, you know, it's all Mediterranean. So it's crazy, you know, when you go from one side. So imagine going from Dubrovnik, 10 minutes drive on the other side, and you are in the Muslim territories. Totally different culture. But those Muslims in Bosnia, they eat pork, they drink alcohol, they just converted to stay alive. You know, like the Ottoman Turks were getting in. They're like, you want some prosciutto? Yeah, bring some prosciutto at some point. So just to know how tiny country is, 3.8 million people. Top 10 Olympic medal winners. Every single sport you watch, there is some Croatian person. Then people come here and they see everybody smokes. How is that possible? "Oh, that's, we are preparing for the Olympics." We're like, "Oh, are you serious?" Yeah, that's how it is.